Welcome to our podcast. You always feel sleepy, even though you sleep a lot. Welcome to today's podcast. You sleep 8 hours, maybe even 10, yet somehow your body still drags itself through the day. Your eyelids feel like lead. Your thoughts feel like fog. You wake up tired. You live tired. And at this point, you're starting to wonder if you're secretly a machine running on low battery, waiting for a charge that never really comes. And I get it. Sleep should be the cure, right? You close your eyes. You rest. You should wake up feeling fresh, alive, ready to take on the world. But instead, you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. So what's happening here? What's stealing your energy, even when you give your body all the rest it asks for? A lot of people assume exhaustion is just a lack of sleep. But real, bone-deep tiredness, the kind that lingers even after hours in bed, that's something else entirely. Because energy doesn't just come from sleep. It comes from the way you move, the way you think, the way you nourish yourself, the way you carry stress, and believe it or not, the way you live your life. You can spend half your day asleep, but if your mind is running a marathon of worry, guilt, and self-criticism the moment you wake up, you're already draining yourself before your feet even touch the ground. Your body can be still, yet your mind can be sprinting. And let me tell you, mental exhaustion is just as real, just as heavy, and just as destructive as physical exhaustion. Think about it. When was the last time you truly rested? Not just slept, but rested? The kind of rest that makes your soul breathe. The kind of rest where your mind isn't tangled in 1,000 worries? Most people never get that kind of rest, and that's why they're always tired. You lie in bed for hours, but your mind is replaying conversations, planning tomorrow, regretting yesterday, scrolling through a screen, comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel. Your body might be on pause, but your mind is running at full speed. No wonder you wake up exhausted. And then there's movement, or the lack of it. It sounds ironic, but one of the biggest reasons people feel drained all the time is because they don't move enough. Your body was built for motion, for stretching, for walking, for feeling the earth beneath your feet. But modern life, it keeps you still, sitting for hours, staring at screens, barely using the energy you have, until it stagnates, until your muscles forget what it means to feel truly alive. It's like a river. When it flows, it's clear, fresh, full of life. But when it stops, it becomes stagnant, heavy, clouded. That's what happens to your energy when you stop moving. You don't lose energy by moving. You lose energy by staying still for too long. And then, of course, there's what you put into your body. Food isn't just food. It's fuel. It's information. Every bite tells your body something, either to thrive or to struggle. If you fill yourself with empty calories, processed sugars and artificial chemicals, you're not feeding yourself. You're robbing yourself. Think of it this way. You wouldn't put low-quality oil into a high-performance car and expect it to run smoothly. Your body works the same way. If your diet is draining you, no amount of sleep will fix it. And let's not forget the silent energy thief, stress. Chronic stress, the kind you carry in your shoulders, in your gut, in that constant feeling of being on edge. Your body wasn't designed to be in survival mode. 24/7. When you're stressed, your body is using energy to fight an invisible battle. Your nervous system is in overdrive. Your hormones are out of balance, and you wonder why you feel so tired. So what do? How do you wake up feeling truly rested, truly alive? You start by understanding that rest is not just about sleep. It's about peace. It's about movement. It's about what you consume, not just in your diet, but in your mind. You have to give yourself space to breathe, to be still without drowning in thoughts. You have to move, not for exercise, not to lose weight, but to remind your body that it's alive. You have to fuel yourself with things that nourish you, not things that drain you. And above all, you have to release what you're carrying, the stress, the overthinking, the weight of things that don't belong to you. Because if you don't, you can sleep 10 hours a night and still wake up exhausted. You can take naps and still feel drained. You can spend your life in bed and still never know what it feels like to be truly, deeply rested. Real rest isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about opening your life to things that energize you. It's about being alive in a way that makes sleep something that refreshes you, not something you need to escape. And when you figure that out, that's when you stop surviving and start living. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share your thoughts or any questions you have in the comments below.